purpose on.
So today with us on Stool Talk, we're honored to have a special guest, great student athlete. Here on Stool Talk, we walk in our purpose on purpose, and today's guest is definitely doing that. Class of 2027, standout guard. She's a really great, talented player, a great team player, great basketball IQ. She works hard. She goes above and beyond to get her game to where it needs to be. Today we have with us the one, the only. Miss Leena Mcfield. How you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. Just, enjoying the day off, having a
Yeah,
good day.
yeah. So
Yep.
how many days off do you give yourself? Being I know you're a gym rat. I know you're always in the gym. I know you training,
Yeah.
practicing.
It really honestly depends on the week. Some weeks I get 1 day off, some weeks I get two. It really just depends on how the week goes and what days my workouts are scheduled for. So I usually have Friday off and sometimes Sunday off.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. You're a standout point guard with multiple D1 offers already. How does it feel to be recognized with your talent? And sky's still the limit. Like you still ain't done and you still ain't where you going to be when you graduate. How does that feel? And how do you keep pushing yourself so you don't get complacent?
It honestly feels, really good that colleges are looking at me at such a young age and that I'm getting a lot of attention at such a young age. So, it makes me feel really good. And when I get more and more offers, it makes it feel like it makes me work harder. Like as many as like when I get offers, it makes me work harder than more than ever because people are watching me and I have people to, do something for, it makes me feel good about myself that I get, you know.
Yeah. Do you have like even before the offers start coming, did you always growing up have a school that you wanted to go to or that you like, man, it would be nice if I can go there? Have they reached out yet? Or are you kind of gonna weigh your options when that time comes?
I'll probably weigh my options when that time comes. The school that my dream school is, it's just a lot of school. I switched it a lot. Right now, my dream school is Notre Dame, but I haven't got reached out about to them for them yet.
Yeah,
And like South Carolina, South Carolina was one of my dream schools also.
yeah.
And yeah, so I'm just pretty much gonna weigh my options. See where I get because I'm still young, so I still have a few more years to get college attention and stuff like that.
Yeah. When did you first fall in love with basketball and what has your journey been to this point?
I first liked basketball when I was 4, picked it up. I played YMCA with my brothers, and it was a good experience. And I just kind of fell in love with it from there, like honestly. And when I really started, scoring, like people thought, like, wow, she's really gonna, be good. I was like around 8, 9,
Uh,
and that's when I really took it really seriously. Started working out a lot, and ever since then, I just been on the grind for real
yeah.
every day.
Yeah. When I got Lena on my team, what do you bring to the game? Like, what's your strengths?
Um, on a team, I bring leadership and I bring, I'm gonna get a bucket. So if you need a bucket, I can give you one. And I bring a good shot. I can make any shots. I can make shots. I knock down my shots. And I bring intensity on the floor and more, intensity and bringing the team up together when we're down, bringing them together. So really everything, honestly.
Yeah. What type of leader would you say you are? Do you lead with your play? Do you lead vocal or both?
Um, I lead with both. I'm working on more being more of a vocal leader, being more vocal on the court. Because I'm not very vocal, but because I think it'll just come once I get older. It'll just come. My leadership will come towards with me.
Yeah. What type of point guard would you say you are? Would you say I know you're a scorer, but can you facilitate? Are you both, or it just depends on the game flow?
I'm both. I really run like I'm not like a one like type of person. Like I play point guard, shooting guard, small forward. I play a lot of positions. So when they need me to play point guard, I'm there to play point guard. I'm there to facilitate. But at the same time, I'll go get a bucket. I'll get a pass. I'll get a shot on the wing. So I do a lot, and
Yeah.
I score in multiple ways and facilitate multiple ways. Pass for a shot, pass for a dish. So I can do both.
Yeah. And who do you pattern your game after, and what athletes are you looking up to or watching these days?
Curry's been my favorite player since I was that young, way
Yeah.
back So I really like Curry. I like we can both shoot. I can shoot. It's like I've always loved Curry. I wear his jersey all the time when I was young. So Curry's been my favorite player. He's pretty much one of the only players I really look at myself up to. And I like Kyrie. I like Kevin Durant. Kevin
Yeah.
Durant, he's like a good mid-range shooter. Kyrie has some good handles. So I like those three.
Yeah, you play in North Carolina?
Yeah, I play in North Carolina.
You ain't following Lonzo Ball?
I like Lonzo Ball.
I mean
He's a
LaMelo. I
tough
mean
player.
LaMelo.
LaMelo,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, he's pretty tough. He's a tough player.
yeah,
I
yeah.
like him.
Um, what um what AAU team do you play for?
I play for CP3.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was your journey this past season with AAU?
Beginning of the season, I had a really good breakout tournament. I did pretty good that first tournament. I averaged about 12 points that first tournament, and towards the end of the year, did way better. They told me to play better defense, be more intense on the floor, and I went and did that and play better defense. And I averaged more points than I did in the beginning of the season. On the second half, I averaged about 14 and averaged about 2 steals, 4 rebounds. So that was pretty good. And, the year it was pretty good overall. We played pretty good. We could have went further. We got into the first round of Nike Nationals. We could have
Yeah.
been further for sure. We just needed to be more team, you know. And this year was pretty hard, difficult because I played up age, so I had to bring my game up too with it, and I had to
Yeah.
be more, you know, get strong, be more powerful with these girls because they're older than me and stronger than me. So once I got the hang of it, I definitely, was one of those players in that
Yeah.
16 bracket.
And how did you get yourself mentally prepared, knowing you were going to play up, knowing that you were going to need to, play the best basketball because you're playing with other players that's talented as yourself. Some might even be more, some older. How did you get yourself mentally prepared to be able to perform?
Honestly, just I just thought about it as it was just me versus me. So there like nobody was better than me. I just thought like, I had a lot of confidence coming in. I just feel like nobody was better than me. So when I go out there, I just play, honestly. I just take it off and I just go and play. I always played up, so I've never really like felt discouraged when I play against older people or anything like that. I just go and I'm confident and I just do it.
Yeah. And what would you say to the youth, to someone might not played AAU, the difference between AAU and school ball?
I would probably say, definitely if you want to play, be more in the gym. You got to get a lot of reps in. You got to learn that being in the gym, you just got to be your home, being in the gym so you can get better and better. Because when you get to AU, when you hit the circuit, it's like a wake up and you got to get with the flow. Everybody's good up there. So you got to stay with it.
Yeah. And as the season starts, what are your goals individually and team wise?
So individually this year, I want to get 1,000 points this whole year, and I'm gonna hit my 1,000 point. I'm gonna hit that about game 8 this year probably, and if I could, I want to hit 2,000 this year, but we gonna see where that goes. But and I want to average a double double, 35 points and 12 rebounds for sure, and I want to try to get 8 steals a game, 5 assists.
I was just about to say 5 assists would do good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
solid,
yeah, yeah,
And as a team, I want us to make it far. I want us to win state, honestly. I feel like we honestly can win state, because we have some good, hardworking girls on our team.
yeah,
And yeah, we're gonna work hard this year. We've been working hard all preseason, running a lot. You may run us, but it's all love. So, and also, we got some bigs coming in too. We were like, we weren't looking that well before season, but now we've been getting a lot of players coming in. We're trying to get players and stuff. So it's been looking pretty good for us. And I feel like we can go and win that state championship for sure.
yeah. What does family mean to you, and how has your family and the support and the love been up to this part, and how does it keep you motivated?
Family means a lot to me. Family's really like all I got for real, especially being a basketball player and, people judging you for what you do and doing this and that. So I feel like family is like all you have as an athlete, as a good athlete, because people can get, people, how people get. So family, and my family, they work a lot for me. They make a lot of sacrifices, and they make lots of sacrifices for me in my journey and stuff. And one day it'll pay off for everybody, and we'll all be happy. Live happily ever after. Everybody retired.
Yeah.
So it'll be pretty good.
Yeah. As a point guard, you are the leader on the floor. How do you approach that role, and what do you think make you effective as a floor general?
As a point guard, I affect the role by, I tell people where to go, tell people how to do, I don't yell, I don't get mad. I try to explain it to them so they can help understand things better. And when I'm point guard on the floor, I bring a lot to it, I bring good communication, telling them the plays, calling out the plays, making sure they know what's going on and I know what's going on as well. So we can all be on the same page and we can run the play, and we can go get a bucket.
Yeah. You've been compared to top players that played at your level. How would you describe your playing style, and which one of your playing style do you think sets you apart?
So I think I'm a like three-way scorer. I can score any way, and I can guard. I can definitely guard. So I'm like more versatile. My arms are long, legs are long, so it helps me play defense better. I can shoot the ball like nobody can shoot better than anybody. Nobody can shoot better than me, and I can shoot anywhere around the court, like wherever. So I feel like something that some of these girls don't have that I have is probably my shot and the ability to shoot off the dribble, because not a lot of people can do that, to shoot off the dribble. So I feel like my ability to shoot off the dribble and make shots, knock shots down, and my ability to score on a layup, mid range, or three.
And you get to the basket even on the bigs?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, just jump on. Because I got athleticism, so it's just easier to just jump over because they don't
Yeah.
really, yeah.
How do you balance being a student athlete, having games, having practice, drills, and even the extra work you put in? How do you balance that?
Um, Honestly, it's really hard, having to do this, do that, go home, do homework, and then go to sleep on time so you can have enough rest for tomorrow. I honestly try my hardest to get all my work done during the school hours so I don't have to go home and do all the work. And
Yeah.
it's nice I get home late at 9. I just, I have to hurry up, shower, eat, and I got to get on my homework because that's a really big part of it too. I want to be a surgeon when I get older, so
Ooh.
so I have to really get on my work, stay on it and stuff.
Yeah. What are your long-term goals in basketball, both at college level and beyond? Do you think you want to go far in college and maybe to the WNBA overseas?
So now I think I want to go to college, play about 4 years. I feel like I'm gonna go to the WNBA and I might play for like 5 years, 6 years, and go and pursue my doctor career because I
Yeah.
want to be a surgeon too. So I think I'm gonna just do that for my first 6 years, play 6 years, then go back to nursing school and get my med school degree and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. And playing at a high level, it has influenced your leadership skills. You got to play against other people. How do you try to inspire and lead your teammates, even the ones that's older, being that you play with older people and you play up?
Um, I try to be, really encouraging to my teammates and really, welcoming because, just because, the age is different doesn't mean, you can't help somebody, give them advice about something or help them about something. So I just try to be really understanding and really encouraging to my teammates at all times.
Yeah. What is the most important lesson that basketball has taught you this far, and how have you applied it to yourself?
Um, Hard one. Uh, I would probably say, friends, definitely. Because some friends, they don't be with you, they don't be trying to be your friend for you because, you're a good basketball player, you're talented, they want to be your friend, but just because of that. So I feel like just picking the right friends, picking the right friend groups is really important, especially when you're an athlete.
Yeah, see, that took me to the next question. That was good that you asked it like that. What would you say to a teammate or a friend that you see that's got one foot in, one foot out, like they're not taking it serious, they're hanging around the wrong friends and they're not, putting in that work, or they're just trying to be around you and ain't really, around you for the right reasons. What would you say?
Honestly, I would say, get, get a good group of friends that, that are there for you. Don't be trying to be friends with somebody just because, they're good at this or they're good at that. Because if you're not with it, like trying to be friends with someone for them, for their own true heart and stuff, I feel like that's like it's pretty wrong. And I feel like, us athletes, we have to watch who we're trying to be friends with. We have to watch, how people what people's heart is for real because some people they're not really true.
Yeah.
They're not
And
real.
how do you and your teammates continue to allow yourself to have that bond, that sisterhood, that togetherness, and how do y'all keep that up?
Me and my teammates, we have a really, close relationships. We always hang out together. We keep our relationship going. We always go places. We always, team bond because that's really important, especially on the court. We want to bond, we all have no problems with each other. We want to be, a good team because when teams have problems, it makes it bad. They don't play well because people have secret animosity towards each other. So we knock all that out before season starts so we can have a good season and we can, go out there and try and win state.
Yeah, and being that you're a highly stout point guard athlete and you got people looking at you and watching you and offering you scholarships and all the attention is on you, what ways do you not let that affect you because you are skillful because you put in the work. You are blessed because God has blessed you with the gifts and talents that he has blessed you with. So how do you not let that affect you and worry about the naysayers or what people might say? A lot of times when you got a great talented player, people be making comments and all like that, but they'll love to have that player on their team. But when that ain't on their team, they come at
Right.
you, or they might say, say different things. So how do
Yeah.
you keep yourself to where you drown in the noise and making the main thing be the main thing?
I honestly, if people don't got nothing positive to say to me, I honestly just block out all the negative. Sometimes it made me feel some type of way, things people say, it could be, it can be, discouraging sometimes, it make you feel bad about yourself. But I just remember that, I'm a good athlete, I'm a good player. So when I think of myself, I just think I'm good. I know I'm a good player, so I don't let anybody tell me that I'm not.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And what advice would you give to younger players who look to and want to follow in your footsteps and be a great player like you are thus far?
Honestly, start at a young age, start and when you start playing basketball, you need to work out a lot, work out more, stay in the gym, make sure you keep your grades up as well. Make sure you have good grades and good grades outside, and make sure you're a good person too. Make sure you have a good character and a good personality, especially outside of school, in school, outside, anywhere you go. Make sure you show your personality and show your good personality, and be very aware and be careful of what you do and what you say, what you're doing and make sure you work out. Just that right there is work out a lot and do a lot of stretching too. When you're working out, always stretch, refresh your body so you can be good for tomorrow.
Yeah. And how do you get motivated and ready before a game? Like, what's the vibes? Are you in the locker room? Are you listening to music? Are you in silence? Like, how do you get focused?
Um, Before a game, I usually, I do get more focused by music a lot. And I like being silent. Silence is good too. Like about 30 minutes before the game, I like silence, it helps me focus and lock in on what I got to go out there and do. And I always pray before my games. Make sure you pray, pray
Yeah.
about it, tell God to have you, making sure you have a good game, no injury free, and things of that sort. And I always got to have a pregame meal all the time. So
What's that post game meal out there? A big meal for a cleaner want to go get something to eat.
it varies, honestly.
It varies. Do you,
I
do you
like,
keep
huh?
do you keep the same pregame meal?
No, I switch it up.
You switch
I
it
would
up?
switch it up. I get Chipotle sometimes. Chipotle, I like that meal though. Chipotle, it's good protein and a lot of carbohydrates. And I like this sub, it's pretty good. It's like a bacon, cheese, turkey sub, something like that. Pickle on side. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Now, you got 6 records at your school, right? Northern Records.
Yep,
Six
six.
and
Yeah.
six and six and more, and to be continued. That means it's gonna be more.
Yeah, to be
You know,
continued.
it's single season. You got seven, almost 1,000 points in the single season.
Yep.
87 threes made.
Yep.
8 in a single game. So you must have been on fire. You was Steph Curry. You
Yeah.
was in your
Yeah,
bag.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Points per game, 23.4, the second highest points as a freshman. Leading scorer on your freshman team, most 3-pointers on your freshman team. Like, what do you want to make your legacy be known for when they say, man, you remember Leena? What kind of athlete do you want people to remember you as?
I want them to remember me as, an all around player that can get a bucket whenever she wants, like if we need a bucket or if we're down, I want to be that player that people can count on to go
Yeah.
out there and bring us back into the game.
Yeah, definitely. And we thank you. We're spotlighting you for all your hard work on and off the court, being that great player that you are. May God continue to bless you. May He give you wisdom,
Yes.
courage, and strength. Leena, you have everything inside you that you need to be great. So continue to walk in your purpose. Continue to be that floor general. Allow your teammates to feed off you. May God give you favor on the court and in the classrooms. And even when it's time to make that decision with the right college that fits you and the right opportunity. So continue
Yes,
to,
sir.
continue to play your game and be that great leader and don't be complacent.
Yes, sir, I will. Thank you so much.
Yep, yep. Ladies and gentlemen, Leena Mcfield.
Yep.